Hello YouTube fans, here again. Now I remember doing a lot of Death Bridges films before, one being Son, one being A Jigsaw Wads, and I've always been a big fan of Death Bridges. You know what I mean? I think he's a good actor. Yeah, when he first come out, he was a bit of a pretty boy. And I know there's a lot of things now what's happening in his life. It's pretty sad. But I like Death Bridges. I like him in a lot of films. And this is one I've not reviewed, and I've got to think it's a very unestimated film. That being Jagged Edge. Say that again. Jagged Edge from 1985. And it's a good one, this. It's got a lot of well-known actors in it and a lot of well-known actresses. Jen Jones. And anyone that doesn't know who Jen Jones is, funny enough, to this, after she did this, she played the Psycho Woman. You could say the Bunny Boiler in, remember it? Faker with Tatsu. Yeah, she was the one that played the Psycho in Faker with Tatsu. That's Jen Jones. She plays a lawyer in this. She's trying to help Jeff Bridges' character, who's playing a character called Chat Foster. Chat Foster, I think his name is, not the one in the film. And what it is, his character, Chat Foster, he gets to choose of murdering a maid and murdering his wife. And I kind of like this. I hope we can hear it. It's raining outside, but it's not graphic, it's not gruesome, but you got an opening, right? You don't see the maid get killed, but you see the aftershots later on. And it's a psycho, he's got like a mask over his face, nothing set, so like black, sort of like a mask. It's hard to explain, but you've seen it in a lot of films. There's someone's robbing a bank, robbing a shop, robbing anything, or raping a woman without being gruesomely minded, but you know what I mean? They also wear like a black stocking on the face, sort of like that, and how he looks. And he breaks in, rips the dress off. Again, it's nothing sexual. Ties her up, but you don't see the murder. So it's angled the right way. I have to say it like that. It's angled the right way. But then you've got cops who come in and you get to see the aftershots. And I think that is more than enough. You see the body, you see the word, the bits, written in bloodied words, which is her blood. You see the maid. And that's when Tat Fostin, again, played by Jeff Bridges, is accused of the murder. He's accused of the murder. And like most films I've done in the past, when I do reviews, I always say the word spoilers. And so if you've never seen this film, Jagged Edge, sorry, 1985, watch it and then get back to my review. Because I will have to say spoilers, because I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to. Because it is a damn good film. Um, it kind of reminds me of another film with Madonna. If you don't know what film that is, think of a film, an erotic sort of film, called Body of Evidence. It's very similar to that, where you've got a lawyer trying to tear a woman who's humping a man to death. Yeah, I'm not making this up. You don't see Body of Evidence, you know what I mean. But to be honest, Body of Evidence, in my eyes, was just soft porn. With Madonna getting her tits out, sewing a bust, sewing her ass, sewing everything really. Yeah, it's nice to see Madonna in her 80 with her tits. I wouldn't have said no myself, but in all fairness, if I'm honestly bonking and bonking and bonking and have a bit of fun, I'll just watch fucking porn. This, on the other hand, is played by good competent actors like Jeff Bridges, Jen Jones. And what I mean by it's similar to Body of Evidence, unlike the character, the only difference is the gender, and unlike the character played by Jeff Bridges, no, he isn't bonking women to death. But what it is, again, he's accused of murder. He's accused of murdering his wife. He's accused of murdering the maid for murder. There's a lot of twists and turns on the way of the film. A lot of twists and turns. And there's a one guy, I think he's a tennis player. And he could also be a suspect of this murder, right? And the film just make you feel sorry for Jeff Bridges, because actually all the way through the film believing that it's Jeff Bridges innocent. And it's a different type of known for the film for Jeff Bridges. It's a different type of known for the film, because all the way through the film, actually believing that he's innocent. And they do get a love scene between Jen Jones, who's the lawyer, who is falling for Jeff Bridges' character, Tat Fostins. She's falling for him. Now, then, halfway through the film, she finds out that, yeah, Jeff Bridges isn't altogether nice. He was having an affair. he was having an affair. But again, Jeff Bridges plays it so good, so convincing. You really, really, really believe that he's innocent. He's not murdered his wife. He's not murdered the maid. And when you think about it, the poster when it first come out, right? I shit you not, when the poster first come out, it really looked gruesome. You had a big knife there. You had a photo of Jeff Bridges' face. You had the lawyer, played again by Jen Toles, her face there. You had a little bit of blood coming down the knife. You had a shadow of the guy with the mask on. But if you're going into it thinking it's going to be a bloodbath, it's going to be bloody and all that, it's not. It's not really gruesome. The only bit what's gruesome is the bit I've just said, which you don't even see that much. You just see the aftershots, right? What you do get is a damn good, suspenseful drama filler. And I kind of like that. I'm a sucker for that. You know what I mean? I love films, let's say, like I've mentioned before, films like the Alfred Hitchcock films, let's say, like Manhunter. I'm a sucker for those type of films. And I'm a sucker for this type of film. So again, she falls in love with Jeff Bridges, again playing the character Jack Fostins. And something to do with a typewriter, what's gone missing, which is the reason why, which is it went missing, the typewriter. And all the way through the film, there's little twists, there's little turns here and there. He was having an affair, little bits here and there in the film, right? And Jen Toastis' character feels bad because there was a lad, right, who was blamed for something. He was innocent, and he was going to be proved to be innocent, and he was going to be let off, and he killed himself, he hung himself in prison. So her character feels bad about that, and she's trying to convince that the character, again, played by Jeff Bridges, is an innocent man. He didn't do it, and he was innocent. And again, there's a love scene. There's bits where she's not having time with her kids, and the lad's throwing a temper tantrum because she's not helping him do his own work. And there's a cop as well who thinks he's done it. And there's one lawyer who's trying to put him away. He's convinced that he has done it, you know, that sort of stuff. And all the way for the film, he's trying to prove he's innocent. Long but old, the title, and this is spoilers, I'm going to say it again, so here's the spoilers. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've been warned. In the film, he gets proved not guilty. That's right, not guilty. He's off. He's free. Yay! And you think it's going to be a happy ending. Here's another spoiler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spoilers. In the film, she wraps her arms around Jeff Bridges. He's proved innocent. Thinks it'll be a happy ending. She's in his house. What does she find? What does she find? She finds the calculator. So after proving he was innocent, he wasn't innocent, and this was a shocker. It was a shocker because I thought all over the film, Jeff Bridges was going to find the psycho. They were going to have an epic fight scene. The killer gets killed, and he was innocent. And I thought that because Jeff Bridges, I've never seen him play a bad character before. I've seen him in one film where he does play a bad character, but he always plays a good guy. So for that time, for that era, it was like a shocker to find out that Jeff Bridges did do it. He did kill his wife and the maid. But there's a bit in it where I thought, well, did you really have to go that far of him trying to kill her? Because once you've been proved innocent, don't forget this was an 85 film, he never got tiled again. Once you've been proved innocent, you can go back to court to be proved guilty again. Once you've got off of it, you've got off of it. But what happens is she finds the that's really right there. The calculator, you know what I mean? The fucking things you type with, the typewriter, which you don't see anymore. And she runs off out the house. Then Jeff Bridges is phoning her up, wanting to know why she ran out the house. And she tells him, I found the typewriter, you proved that you guilty. I know you've done it. And he's coming out saying, I love you. And she screams on the phone, go away! Puts the phone down. And then Jeff Bridges puts the mask on again, breaks into her house with a knife, goes in the bedroom. You think, oh no, he's going to kill her, but obviously he doesn't know she's got a gun. She shoots the character, again, played by Jeff Bridges. He's dead, mask gets removed, you find it was Jeff Bridges. The cop, who was convinced it was him, says something. She walks off, a bit of a smirk, but I felt it should have been a bit more emotion there, knowing there was a love scene between her and Jeff Bridges and she had to shoot him, self-defence. But apart from that, she walks off. Now mate, Jeff Bridges, even though he didn't play a nice character, played the character at Fostings, he's lying down dead, brown bread, walks off, end of movie. But I think it's a good one, it's suspenseful, it's psychological. Again, if you're going into Jagged Edge thinking it's going to be a bloodbath, because you saw the poster back in the day, you're going to be disappointed. It's not that type of film. What you are getting is a good, suspenseful drama, good filler, good actors, competent film. Body of Evidence to me was just a fucking remake with just bonking, tits and bums, the out of the set, stay very nice. See Madonna with her tits out, very nice. I mean, it had a bit of fun in its heyday, but Jagged Edge is a better film, better story, very suspenseful. Check it out, shot in 1985. If you like a good suspenseful filler, there you go. Into then. I'll see you soon.